See, I want to make sure I've got enough to take this. And I'd like to take that other axe along too, but I don't want to use it to repair this one right now because I don't think this one needs repair. I want to take it just to have it. How much does it weigh? 8. So I need to ditch 7. Well, 6 cartons of cigarettes would do it, although they really are supposed to be used for selling because they're worth decent money. The lead actually has weight. I need to stop carrying it around when I'm not using it for making bullets. Sensor modules? I didn't even know I'd pick these up. Well, I'll give them to this guy in exchange for a proton axe. How's that? And then I'll still need to get rid of something. Just eat something else. Never eat when you're bored or when you're trying to lose weight. Eating something to lose weight generally doesn't work, except in Fallout. Oh, wine isn't really worth carrying around. Its sale value per unit of weight isn't really that great.
Seeking done. Fighting now.
Hey, friend. I don't know why I'm enemies with these lobotomites. I mean, if they were like attack each other. Oh, he just threw me a nice, powerful punch. If they
Of hostilities complete.
So those are pretty cool, but I've already got one. I don't seem to be getting closer to the... Yeah. Although there does seem to be something up here that I could head for. This train tunnel appears to be a site of interest on the map. Might as well discover it, even if I don't do anything with it. Big empty east tunnel. Unless a quest calls for me to go here, I'm probably just going to ignore it. But still. Alright, now it's time to end the video. I'd really like to just get back to base camp. That way I could maybe do some inventory management off screen. Spare you guys some of that detail. And get back to the adventure. But I've been in a non-stop caution. I'm guessing that eventually we visit that dome with the red lights on it, and that is the base of Dr. Mobius. But I'm guessing, folks. I don't know that. I'm pretty sure that the brain guys flat out told us that we would be having to go out and deal with Dr. Mobius at the end of all this. I don't think that'll come as some kind of shock. A duffel bag with an ashtray in it.
I bet no one has ever been as unnoticed as me.
I suppose in fairness, I'm not constantly talking to or referencing the stealth armor. I like the fact that it gives you a no, damn it, it's not what I meant to do. I like the fact that it gives you a stim pack automatically when you start taking damage. Otherwise, there's no real great advantage to me for this thing because it's upping my stealth, which is already pretty much maxed out. Oh, now I'm in actual danger. Oh, one of you. I haven't fought a Cazador in a long time. This Cazador seems pretty resilient against this attack, actually. Finally got him. Oh, there's only 2 Cazadors in the whole MT, and I got one of them. Those have weight, but no value.
Terrors does big mountain hold for the intrepid seeker. Really? Does anyone know? I'm at a loss.
So I'm guessing that discovering that damaged Securitron Mark V, there appears to be another one right next to it.
This one looks pretty tough.
So this should be a good weapon against these robots.
Over.
Oh god, can I please at some point not be in caution? Not gonna bother to pick up the scrap metal. Ah, oh, fucking, I do need the scrap metal. I don't ever want to reach the point where... I'll just feel really silly if I ever reach, again, the point where lack of lead is what's preventing me from making ammo I need. There's other things that can be the issue there. I'm almost getting to the point where there's not a lot of food items I have that I feel like getting rid of. Iguana on a stick and crispy squirrel bits. Then I can pick up one scrap metal. And I'm back to that same old problem. Earlier I was trying desperately to find ways to keep all the dog meat. Now I'm putting dog meat on robots. And trying again to get away from caution mode. This is driving me nuts. I've got 100 sneak, plus I'm wearing the sneak suit. Just double check that my Pip-Boy light has been off, and I just turned it on to check it. And yet I'm constantly, there's something that can detect me, sort of. I think it's glitched. I think there's something really far away from me that got spooked and will never unspook now. Like, I probably should have just gone into that building I was just near. Gone inside, come back out, fast traveled. I don't want this video to go long. It already has. Maybe I'll find something interesting on my way back. Like the hazmat testing ground. On my way back to this main base on foot. Of course, what's going to happen to me now is that I'm going to get physically near, but not actually have a traversable path. There's the Z9. Z9, suck it in! So unless there's something over here that okay. Say, I think there's something down here I missed, something over here I missed. Now I'm kind of like, it would be neat to see all the locations, but not the end of the world. In what I had been thinking of as the Forbidden Zone is now where both of the things I need to advance this upgrade your sink items are at. Can I please just get back to the damn sink?
Ready? Steady.
Yeah, lobotomites.
Fighting.
And at this point, I believe we've heard everything she's going to say, and I may, in fact, be over it now. Shouldn't really be using the guns on these guys at all, but I mean they're precious resources now, all of my bullets. Now that you're right here in my face. Do I have any ammo for this with me? Oh, this doesn't actually take ammo. That's right. Are you running away? What are you running away for? I hadn't really even gotten you yet. Oh. Looks like more threats have arrived. Oh no, you went over there and grabbed a gun from that guy that died. Son of a bitch. How dare you?
Was that all?
Now, let me guess. Now I'll be able to frickin' run, even though I'm about to pick up their stuff and will therefore be over encumbered. Nope, I'm still in caution. Well, could I just, I guess I could just slowly make my way back now because I'm basically there. Yeah, I think I could just, while over encumbered, limp back now. Let me at least get to the front door of the place so that I can establish I'm not going to have any more crazy adventures trying to get back. But if nothing else turns up before I oh, she gave me Med-X. Yeah, I gotta be careful about that. You can get addicted to Med-X in this game. Yeah, I do. I like this suit. I was about to say maybe I should switch away because she's giving me Med-X. And I had also said previously, I think we've heard all the dialogue we're going to get out of it. But then she said something I hadn't heard before. Okay, I might not be able...
Boys and girls take their Med-X.
This is getting
This
weird.
one looks pretty tough.
The shish kebab didn't really seem to be all that fantastic. Got another one with the shish kebab, which does seem like it would be a good weapon against some of the guys around here. Probably not the Robo Scorpions, but wait, what was making noises? Ah, damn it. Wasting a bunch of rounds on a VATS shot where I've got stuff in the way. Son of a bitch. At least he managed to move himself to where he was actually at risk from me. Ah, finally.
Fighting over.
Yeah, but there's still something. I'm still in caution. I guess I was right not to assume I could get out of here, and I think we've now hit the point where I'm going to have to split it after the fact again. That's just my thing now. I don't want to let any of my gear go. That's the problem. Well, for one thing, I think going forward I have to pick either the Fido or the K9000. I can't carry them both around. They're too heavy. I'm taking stuff with me that I would leave behind if I wasn't already over encumbered. How close am I to the entrance to this place? Yeah. I can see it on the local map. I just gotta...
Ready, steady,
What is
fighty.
it? Something is going... Ah, yeah, you. Well, wait a minute. Maybe this is where I determine if the shish kebab is a good weapon against it after all. My armor condition is dangerously low.
Dealt with.
So, I guess I gotta switch away from this suit now. Wait, it's only at half. But anyway, if it says it's dangerously low, it's dangerously low. So let's go back to the, oh wait, where is my other armor? I guess I left it in the locker. I sure hope I did, otherwise it went missing. As we crawl back home. At the slowest speeds ever recorded by man. I mean, I guess I could just drop a bunch of stuff, mark where it is, and come back for it. That's probably the smart call, but... because without jumping, I don't know with certainty if I'll be able to navigate all this crap. All the tubes. It's like I'm in the internet. It's a series of tubes between me and my objective. Hard right turn here. Ah, good. I'm on the inside of this tube without being knocked off of this concrete slab, which I believe is the level I need to be at to get out of here. I will walk slightly faster while not sneaking and overburdened. Shish kebab does seem to be a decent enough weapon. I mean, as these things go against those, I keep forgetting, they're night stalkers, night shades, whatever they are, the little cat-snake hybrid monsters. They've got pretty good resistance against most of the types of damage that I could deal. But, other than like heavy machine gun fire, I wasn't doing a whole lot that could hurt them too bad. I've got 2 locked gates over there, it looks like. I might want to look at them later, but I want to just... I'm making a beeline for the big MT, the think tank here. Just look at me go. Here I go, vroom vroom. Nothing can stop me now. I'm on a tear, folks. Fortunately, this means now I'm torn. I'm at like, as I record this, I am at like 1.5 the video's length, and thinking of, you know, splitting them after the fact. But the only problem there being that now part of what I was going to do is get back to the think tank and then do a bunch of boring inventory management off screen. So now that's really not in order.
Sir is looking exceptionally sharp today, if sir will permit the compliment.
Oh, well, thank you, One Ping. This is not actually where I'm meant to go. Well, first of all, I want to make sure I have my badass gecko, like, I had, like, gecko skin, treated gecko skin armor. I want to make sure that didn't go missing somewhere, because I'll be a little ticked off if that happened. Should be, probably it's in the safe if I decided not to use it, but it's not very heavy. I don't remember having made that decision. Oh. Oh, there it is. Okay, so my calm is restored. This one actually gives me resistances, so I probably want it back, but I'm a little curious about what I can use to repair this. It weighs 25. This armor weighs 18. They have the same damage reduction. This one gives me plus 20% sneak speed. I guess it probably is better. Can I repair it with this patient gown? It doesn't make sense, but I'm hoping it'll let me do that. I don't know if I can repair it in that screen anyway, but no. Damn. I was kind of hoping I would be allowed to. It's the kind of thing it would do just for your convenience in the DLC. Why am I even carrying these around? Probably to sell. Alright, well, let me just do a bunch of selling here real quick. Well, I got several laser pistols, but I think I was keeping them around to use for repairing. I hate to sell the only example I have of any item. Got this vague idea that I should be that I should end up with every item in the game in my inventory. Doesn't always end up making sense, this thought process of mine. So just stuff that I know would be good for selling and not much else. I think I grabbed most of it. And I will be over encumbered. That's okay. I was anticipating this. I guess by the end of this video, hopefully we'll be able to install the auto dock. That should be part of the sink.
Might I be of service, sir?
Let's move some things. Okay, quick, gonna move some things. After confirming that you are not re-equipped with anything that I want, I'm going to move some things. Okay, quick, gonna move some things. So 10mm submachine guns, not bad weapons really, but I don't like them as much as other weapons that I have, like the 12.7mm submachine gun, for example. Oh, the BBs, why did I buy them? I guess I thought I could break them down for lead or something, and it doesn't look like I was able to do anything with them. So, oh well. Yeah, I get in the habit of collecting all the cigarette-related items I can find in-game based on the fact that their weight-to-value ratio is pretty good, but their weight is so low, their value is not really that high either. It's just kind of, you know, when you're playing Fallout 3 and you're at the beginning of the game where you've got like no money and anything you have that you can sell for anything is worth the time, that's where I got into that habit. Got a doctor's bag now, not to mention that in this game you can, when I'm not using hardcore mode, I can just use regular old yeah, no more Med-X injections from you, computer. I don't like being hooked on that stuff. Nuka-Cola Victory. If I don't want to sell it for caps because it's kind of special and hard to find, then I need to get it out of my inventory, because it's not good to be carrying around. Sonic emitters, stealth boys, stim pa I thought I had more stuff to sell than it looks like I actually have. Sunset sarsaparilla. So it's nice to get some cash back, even if most of this is just from selling the 10mm machine guns. Still definitely have less money than I did when I started this DLC, for sure. I've been in the hole as far as picking up good stuff to carry around. So probably want to repair one of those with the other. Don't know what I can use to repair the stealth suit. Oh, that's right, I grabbed some meat for cooking purposes. After actually spending time doing inventory management in order to be able to take along dog meat, I better cook some damn dog steaks to make that, like, just be a little less thoroughly ridiculous. Alright, now I meant to go back and look at this holotape and I got distracted, or the notes. So maybe this is what we can do for a minute, is read the notes. Or listen to the notes. Sync project autodock. Okay. So I've got two different autodock upgrades and sync project autodock, and I don't know how to install any updates. Here we go.
Well, how about that? Old autodock's back online. Well, alright, come here, let's have a look at you.
Well,
he ain't the fittest horse that ever ran a race, but he don't appear in immediate danger of keeling over. I can patch you up if you want.
Can you do anything beyond healing me? I'm feeling a little unwell in the head.
Well, firstly, I would say providing wholeness of the body is service enough, but if you must know, I'm also programmed with cosmetical
Oh, cool. I can get a
routines.
haircut from it.
Diagnostic says they're offline at the moment, though. Something about corrupted data files and all manner of such foolishness. If you want a haircut or a nose job that won't leave you looking like a ghoul with alopecia, you'll have to find replacement discs for them. Also, and I won't swear to this, but I recollect at some point having a few implant installation modules. Can't speak to where they got to, though.
So I guess I can upgrade this thing with the ability to give me a haircut. Apparently I can get implants from it too, although I think I've hit my implant ceiling in the regular game. Maybe these are different.
Concerned about the state of your mind,
Let's get an
ya?
evaluation.
Well, such things ain't my specialty, but I'm happy to tender my opinion as
I'm
to
happy
your
to tender
health.
opinion on almost anything. For example, immigrants are ruining our country.
The benefits of such a procedure are exclusive. That is, this only works once. Now, are you sure this is what you want? Well...
So I don't know what this is. Is this an opportunity to respec? I do not know. Let's talk to him again. Okay.
You require some additional services?
Let's talk to him again.
You require some...
Alright.
Alright, just try to relax. This won't hurt, unless your sense of self is especially vulnerable.
The Autodoc psychiatric evaluation will allow you to redefine the traits you selected when you created your character. You only do this once. Well, we just saved, so... build up to 2 traits. Oh, I got you. I don't even remember what we went with way back when. Logan's loophole. No one's gonna put you out to pasture because you're gonna stay young forever. You'll never become addicted to chems. But after 30, you can kiss experience, perks, and skill points goodbye. What? That's a horrible trait. Well, it's a horrible trait if you... Well, I mean, if you don't get any DLCs, it's not bad, I suppose. 4 eyes. And good natured, just to get through it.
You require some...
Ah. Okay, I got you. So...
3 angry death claws make for a lot of reconstructive surgery.
I got you. So you can respec, you can reassign your traits from the very beginning of the game. I think I got the one with skinny limbs that take less damage. I don't really recall. Wild Wasteland might have been fun, and I didn't really kind of second guess whether I should have gotten it. Although there's not that many places it makes a difference. And now if you got 20,000 caps, you can get a bonus, but this thing's been sucking my caps out. I could get 20,000 caps if I got back to my main base and sold a bunch of shit. What if I talk to the sink? Okay, so I still don't have that one.
You require some addition. You require some addition. Right.
Okay, physical exam, cosmetic surgery, get a haircut, swap body parts. This option doesn't seem to be available right now. Some sort of control override must be in place. That's what actually, I gotcha, puts your body back together. Alright. So you've done it again. You've wasted a perfectly good hour listening to car talk. I mean, so I managed to get an hour-long recording where I meant to get 2 30-minute videos, and I'm going to have to split it after the fact again. How much would it cost for you to repair my armor? I bet it's a fucking fortune. You ass. Switch off the sink's personality matrices.
Very good indeed, sir. Throwing out the riffraff protocols and...
So, what does that do? Okay. It just shuts it off.
Might I be of service?
That doesn't seem very nice.
Do you, sir? Well, if that is sir's wish, it is my primary directive. Personality matrices online, sir.
Like some things repaired. So, yeah, cheese. 2008 caps for the shish kebab. Aren't I carrying 2? Yeah, I can do that myself. 6,000 caps to get this stealth suit repaired. Yikes. The faster sneaking speed is pretty good. Otherwise, I probably should switch off of it. As a matter of fact, until I can find out how you repair it, I probably want to switch off of it. Although it's fun to listen to its dialogue for a while. Let's get our shish kebab in better shape. So we will carry around the shish kebab, even though that's like even more weight to be lugging around. I'll tell you what, I'll do some inventory management off screen like I said I was going to. Not much. We're pretty much done with it. But when we come back, folks, I'm going to try to find some more functionality for the stuff in the sink. At least hunt down the ones that are obvious to us right now. And there's also something where we could go try to find, because we came across our pre-recorded Dr. Principal Boros' dog in the school simulation, but it was this like cyborg monster with a bomb in it. But apparently it was based on his real dog, which he seems to have carved up like a freak. If we can find some trace of the real dog back in Higgs Village, that's a quest item as well. So I think we'll probably try to knock that stuff out before we get the third and final piece of gear that the scientist brain things have asked us to collect. Since once we do that, I imagine they will push us towards going after Dr. Mobius and ending the DLC. I'm the Serious JG, and I thank you guys very much for watching, and I hope you'll tune in next time for more of Fallout New Vegas, Old World Blues. Bye-bye.